you the mist, and you get just the hiss. You don't lose any of the flavor. I have these beautiful vegetables that I prepared before. As you can see, they're beautifully caramelized all around. And I took some of the fat that was cooking and I put it in between the potatoes. So you know what's happening, right? You're getting all those beautiful juices and all that beautiful beef fat mixing in with the potatoes. You're getting that beautiful juicy flavor. The zucchini over here from the garden, one of the last of the récolte we call it in French. And so I have these beautiful zucchinis that are beautifully nice and grilled, as you can see, just bursting with juicy flavor. From the garden, can't go wrong. Mushrooms, nicely, slowly cooked, still have their beautiful humidity, and they're almost dehydrating nice and beautifully. You got the corn, fresh corn, caramelized all the way around. Definitely gonna put on a little bit of vinegar. Right, there we go. Nice white wine, vino bianco, nice piece of bread cooking, and then, oh, you gotta see this. Look at that beautiful caramelization. It's just getting nice and golden. Imagine when I season it, it's just gonna pop its flavor all the way through. Look at that. Come on, there you go. A beautiful piece of meat, huh? We can actually flip these right now. Seal in that flavor. There we go. See the way it just inflated? All those juices from the bottom coming to the top, exploding inside. This is barbecuing at its best. I like that. So now is a good time to get the seasoning in. As you're going inside, you want to salt it up nicely. Don't be scared to salt it up because you want that nice crispy crunch on the outside. And during the time that it's going to be in retention, because the duck is almost ready, but the picanha is going to take another maybe 10 minutes. So this is going to go into retention on the other side on lower heat, where it's going to absorb and keep up all of the juices that are inside. Because if you cut it as when it's hot, all the juices are going to come out. The duck is ready, so we're going to take it off, put it aside, so it has some retention. Retention is when the juices from the top and the bottom are in the center, goes out into where it came from, and then you're going to have the juices all the way back into where they're going. Or else, if you cut it when it's hot, all the juices come out. So you want to keep it nice, about maybe 10-15 minutes, and then just retouch it on the grill right away. That's the way to do it. Just put them aside. The picanha is going to take an extra 15 minutes. You can see it's still very saignant, bloody, rare. You want to keep it like that. A little piece of bread for later. So all these beautiful vegetables now are going to go onto a nice plancha, nice wooden board, and it's going to be set up 3-dimensional with all the meat sliced beautifully. It's going to be delicious. The guests are going to love it. Here, I'm gonna beautiful, delicious vegetables, ortolana. Oh, and just listen to that meat. It is just popping with flavor. Gotta get the corn. I like to give the corn a nice little roll around in the fat. Gives it a nice shiny coating. Takes away any of the fur that's around it. So the picanha is just about ready. When you touch the sides, it springs back nicely. Now you have to be careful because you got a fatter side and a thinner side. So the people that like it more bloody, they can eat from this end, and the people that like it more well done can go from this end. So the picanha is coming to cuisson. So it's going to be cooked at around medium saignant, media sangue, that's medium rare. And then we're going to give it a bit of time to rest and get its retention going like we spoke of before. And at this time, I guess I'm going to set up some fish for the barbecue. Maybe some calamari, a bit of shrimp, a bit of trout, and that's it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be delicious. Actually, I want to get some fish on the barbie, like the Australians say. I got these beautiful cast iron saucers, so to speak, and I'm going to be using some sauces, and I'm going to be cooking the fish in front of each one. Show you it. So, trout goes down, skin side down, so the fat that's inside the skin is going to baste the pan. As this goes, then we're going to flip it over, and it's going to cook the other side. You have a nice golden crust, and the sauce is going to go here. Some shrimps. What's nice about it is that you actually get your hands touching the food. It's just amazing the way everything just heats up and you feel it. Calamaris just pop. Calamaris and shrimp give off a lot of water. So the juices actually start to condense right away because of the intense heat. So everything starts to stay where it is and you start getting that beautiful caramelization. At this point, you're gonna wanna add a little bit of white wine. I like to put in a spray bottle. A little bit for the fish too. Some clusters of garlic. And a little bit of ginger. Some sweet chili sauce. I have my sweet chili sauce. I have my soy sauce reduction. Beautiful and delicious with some sesame seed oil, garlic roasted, a little bit of ginger, just perfect. And then you can put whatever you like. In fact, you know what? I forgot. I gotta put it in some shallots. Shallots go everywhere. As you can see, when the fish starts to become a little bit white towards the outside, you know that you're almost there. So you take a beautiful spatula, get right under there. First, you're gonna wanna make a seam underneath the skin to make sure that you're not stuck to the pan. But you know, nothing sticks on here. If you notice, it's nice and clean all the way around. Get underneath. You can, if you find it too big, with the beautiful tools, now's the time to cut it. Get under, like that. You hear the sizzling. You lose no heat. This griddle just makes sure all that half-inch, 1-inch metal with holds all that heat. So when it's in there, it stays there and you can cook for hours. In fact, I've actually learned that you can make the grill hotter on one side than the other side. If you notice the back half, I don't need the heat there right now. I need it in the front. So I got all my coal, I got all my wood burning in the front. It's just phenomenal and hot. Just a chef's dream. As you can see, the sauces are starting to boil nice and nice. They're getting beautiful. This one here, I'm keeping it like that because I want to add the balsamic vinegar. And it's going to reduce, make a nice little caramel. Lemon. Look at that. Beautiful, nice and golden all the way around. Just can't go wrong. I've never ever experienced outdoor cooking like this. It's just a dream. It's phenomenal. If you're a chef or if you're not a chef, especially if you're a chef, this is paradise. Beautiful caramel. Sweet chili sauce. Now, you're wondering why I have a fourth cup. I got my whiskey barbecue sauce for the Picanha. Can't go wrong with that. Touch it first. Beautiful trout. Not even, what, 6 minutes? Delicious. Beautiful. So we have our beautiful shrimps, our trout, our calamaris, our potatoes, our tomatoes, our zucchini, duck, corn, peppers. So you want to finish off the plate with some beautiful fine herbs from the garden, some oregano, rosemary, basil, some extra virgin olive oil all over the top, bell to bell. Nice. The trout, just a bit of touch everywhere. The barbecue sauce that we made that goes really well with the picanha. That, and I always like to drizzle on the vegetables and on the fish a little bit of gremolata. Just pops all the flavors out. There you go. Divertiti da mangiare.